It's not as if they were losing their way.
Yeah, and as we said, there's no Patfull, no Daniel Merritt, so a lot of experience is out of that Brisbane backline. Drummond was injured in the first quarter, won't come back on.
McDonald, Harding, Sheldon. Coming off half-back, Travis Johnston trusts the left. And it was a good decision. Black trying to call the traffic tune, getting it long for Brown.
He is a champion, Black, and he just knows where to position the ball to Brownie. They've played together for so long, triple premiership players. And Simon Black's opponent, Grigg, got a few touches in the last few minutes, but you just can't leave him alone.
Nice little whack back on Bauer just to make sure he wasn't going to be a problem.
But a wonderfully weighted kick by Simon Black.
So again we find Jonathan Brown. 1 goal, 4. He had that one that didn't make the distance before. Certainly hasn't been his night in front of goal, but this is one he shouldn't miss. He makes it count, and the Lions are still in this contest. Makes for a pretty crucial last couple of minutes of the quarter, doesn't it?
What a champion player Simon Black's been. It's not bad either. Great champion of the game, Simon Black. Set up that goal for Jonathan Brown. Black's up to 23 disposals. Kicked a goal.
Well, he's done it all in his career, Court. He's one of the most decorated players in the game. Brownlow medals, Norm Smith medals.
Brown again goes for it. Thornton goes over the top to Scotland. The Blues run it out of defence. Bauer, good one back to Scotland. Well worked by the Blues. All of a sudden the Bulls in the half-forward line as McGrath fists it away from Betts. And let it throw in.
Jonathan Brown, the only man in Brisbane's forward 50, just stepping out of it now, giving him plenty of space, but he's got 2 opponents, Bauer behind him and Thornton in front.
Simpson wobbles one inside 50, comes to Murphy, and he's hit the post. He's been a few posters tonight. 5 to be precise. 3 to the Lions and 2 to the Blues.
Vossi could see the funny side of it all. Travis Johnston to bring it back in. Margin it stands at 24. What a crucial last couple of minutes of this third quarter. 1 more goal from Brisbane would make Carlton supporters and players, coaching staff alike, pretty nervous going into the last quarter. Of a vocal Gabba crowd. Big crowd tonight. Plenty of Carlton supporters have made the trip. Clark, Rich, running around in circles. No one to go to. Polkinghorne made a timely appearance, and he can send them forward. Brown and Bradshaw lurking. Brown with intent. Armfield gets the full wrath of Jonathan Brown tackle. And he'll know about it.
And Cruiser back there to help out. I just have a feeling that Brett Ratton may have just sent the message out to the big fella to get back and make sure Brown doesn't mark and goal just before the siren.
Almost for Jonathan Brown. This is Murphy for Carlton. Of course, could have been a Lion. Always give him a bit of extra attention because he chose to go to Carlton rather than go to the father-son rule. Rich was involved. Fisher worked his way out of there well. Fisher. Carazzo waited, and then Murphy reappeared. Houlihan can be a sharpshooter. And that was a mighty good kick. Smiles all round for the Blues.
Well, it's a great goal, and it's come at crunch time in this game in the last minute of the third quarter, and it takes the Blues out to a 30-point lead.
Beautiful finish from Ryan Houlihan, and this has really hurt the Brisbane Lions' cause. 30 points the difference as we near three-quarter time. Rich having a pretty ordinary night by his standards so far in his short AFL career. Rich has just had it 8 times, make it 9. He's got some mates tonight.
She's worked hard, Murphy.
Simpson paddling, shakes off an opponent. Got the handball over to Joseph.
There's the one hand.
And Murphy once again. Might be a chance here again for the Blues. Is inside 50. The mark's taken by Hampson.
He can take a good mark, Quarters.
And he's not a bad kick either.
Yeah, I've seen him do this. He is a Queensland boy, been at Carlton a few years now. But he's the future. I think they've got to run with Hampson and Cruiser in the ruck until Robbie Warnock gets himself fit and available.
As the siren sounds, won't make the distance, and at three-quarter time, Carlton with a very handy buffer. 30 points is the margin. 13-13-91, 9-7-61, and the star has been number 25 for the Blues, Brendan Favola, with 7 goals for 3.
Helping at centre-half forward for Carlton. Scotland's gone forward for the Blues. I like that because he's such a creative player.
So all the work ahead of the Lions. The Blues are going to have a rare win interstate tonight by the looks of things.
Don't forget what happened in this game last year, though, Quarters.
Yep.
The Blues came firing home in the last quarter, so maybe they could reverse the roles.
And the ball's still alive. As Power concedes a little bit of ground and finds Brennan, who's been outstanding for Brisbane tonight. Off he goes. A penetrating kick to Brown. He's in front of Thornton. Couldn't quite hang on to the mark. Johnston shrugs the tackle. Dishes off to Black. His kick smothered. Well done by Brown. Johnston has another crack at it. Handballs to the man Robert Walls was talking about, Hooper, who looks for his captain. Sherman, tough kick. And he'll miss everything in the end. It's a free kick to the Blues in the back pocket.
Well, a couple of touches by Hooper and Luke Power, who've been down a bit, so that's a promising start in this final quarter. And now Riscatelli's running with Chris Judd in the midfield.
So Jamison brings it back into play. Good grab from Mitch Clark. And well-placed kick for Power. Adcock delivers. And a goal here. Just the tonic that Brisbane need early in this last quarter. Brett Ratton will know they cannot afford to ease off. Such a potent forward line when they're all up and running. Here's Luke Power looking for his first goal of the night. And he snaffled it nicely. Still they come.
Well, the Mitch Clark mark was a beauty and immediately played on.
Here's the live ladder as it stands at the moment. The Blues jump up to 4th spot with a very healthy percentage. So they'll swap positions after, if the result goes Carlton's way, which you think it would.
Jonathan Brown is just presenting so well at centre-half forward that if he doesn't mark it, he always causes the ball to spill to the front. And that's where the players like Hooper and Travis Johnson and Luke Power should take advantage of that.
How have you seen the Cruiser-Clark matchup, Rob?
Look, it's been an interesting one. Carlton's had most of the hit-outs, but Brisbane's had the clearances, so it's been a mixed bag.